Hello everyone, welcome to Shaker History classes. We are dealing with 2025 Prelims PYQ discussion. We have already discussed some questions. In this video, we will discuss about self-respect movement. This was the question given in 2025. Who among the following was the founder of the self-respect movement? Periyar E.V.Ramaswamy Naicker, Dr.B.R.Ambedkar, Bhaskarrao Jadhav and Dinkarrao Javalakr. Here answer is Periyar. Answer is Periyar. And we have to know about the contribution of other people also, because in next year or next to next year, questions may come on these people also. Each and every option is a potential prelims question. That is how UPSC operates. E.V.Ramaswamy Naicker. He worked in the present day Kerala or Madras region, or you can say Madras presidency. When it comes to these three people, Bombay presidency, Bombay and Madras presidency. During that time period, it was in 1920s. To be specific, in 1925, E.V.Ramaswamy Naicker, he was also known as Periyar. He started this movement, self-respect movement, in 1920s. What is the context? The context is why people like Periyar, Ambedkar were fighting against the existing social evils means the upper caste, Brahmanical tradition created certain social customs within the country. Now, the story is in 1920s. One is Brahmanical tradition says Lord Vishnu or God has created four varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. It is 1920s. But by 1920s, in Europe, 1920s we are talking, in 1800s, in 1700s, in Europe something called Enlightenment phase was going on. Like in case of India, in Europe also similar kind of hierarchical structure was there. Hierarchical. In Europe also hierarchical. Hierarchical means at least three hierarchies like priestly class, noble class and common people. Class 1, class 2, class 3. Hierarchies. In case of Europe, three classes, three layers of society, and here four layers of society. In Europe, enlightened people, educated people questioned this one and wanted not this hierarchy is good for the society. We want equality. We don't want these kind of privileges. We want equality with no privileges for anyone by birth. If you earn it by your hard work, it is what merit system is all about. A hard worker must be rewarded, but not by birth. A person's status, wealth should not be decided. That is where in Europe, French Revolution happened. European revolutions happened. In case of America also, American Revolution happened. In case of Civil War in America, in 1860s, American Civil War also happened. This is all the reasons behind these revolutions were human dignity, equality, voice against the oppression. In case of India also, now this is the history of Europe. Now Europeans only ruling the country, British people. On one hand, Britishers were continuously attacking the Indian social system. You Indians are not unified. You Indians always don't believe you are Indians only. That's why we are ruling you. If you really want freedom, first of all, you need freedom within the social system. That's where people like Periyar started self-respect movement. It's not only Periyar. Many people started, starting from the Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Raja Ram Mohan Rai was considered as the pioneer in this socio-religious reform. Because in India, society is like this, but this is linked with religion. Because this social classification, Brahmanical tradition is saying it is not created by the human beings, but created by the God only. That means if you want to change the system, you have to attack the God belief itself. That is where socio-religious reforms go together. Another one, when it comes to women condition, more even degraded one, sati practice, child marriage, widowhood is not considered as auspicious, no property rights. They are always subjugated to the patriarchal mindset. Everyone, women have to depend on male counterpart. That is the kind of system. Now, when this is the system, when it comes to even temples also, lower class are not allowed. Here, lower class means untouchables. Untouchables were required to clean the premises of the temple, but they were not allowed to enter into the temple. That kind of discrimination. What is the justification given by the Brahmanical tradition means untouchables are not pure. They are working with leather, they are working with dead bodies, they are working with dead animals, they eat the eating habits are not pure. And in the first place, their economic condition became like that because of the outcast principle of the society. That is why this Brahmanical system had to be completely demolished. Then only you can talk about equality, liberty, fraternity. These are the principles of French Revolution. That's why different people in different regions. It is the system in Kerala also, in Tamil Nadu also, present day Kerala, present day Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, everywhere like this. That is why people in different places emerged. Periyar Ramaswamy Naicker, he became the guiding light in case of Madras presidency. Ambedkar became guiding light in Maharashtra region, and Bhaskarrao Jadhav and Dinkarrao Javalakr also in Maharashtra presidency. In Maharashtra presidency, they also worked against caste discrimination. The person behind, the inspiration behind these three people in Maharashtra, Jyotirao Phule. He was the pioneer in Maharashtra region. He countered the Brahmanical oppression. He gave the education to the lower classes. He gave education to the women also. Those were the norms that are considered as attacking the system by the traditional elite system. They countered it, and finally they brought a change in the mindset of the people. That's why this is called self-respect movement. Self-respect means he is asking the lower class, first you start respecting yourself, self-respect. Then you can ask for equality. On one hand, denouncing the Brahmanical practices. On the other hand, empowering the lower caste by motivating them, by thinking that don't think yourself as lower. Any person can give any kind of theory, but you don't consider those theories. You start feeling yourself self-respect. You start feeling yourself equal to any other personality. Don't consider yourself by birth inferior. If you yourself feel inferior, then automatically there will be people who always want to suppress you. That's what self-respect movement. On one hand, asking lower caste themselves to feel proud of themselves, feel respect yourself, and also asking respect from the upper class also. Every human is equal, dignity is there, respect must be, every person must be treated respectfully, irrespective of the birth. That is why when it comes to the Ambedkar contribution in the form of Indian Constitution, everyone is equal. We don't recognize this system. In front of the Constitution, everyone is equal, no discrimination. That's why the present day Indian Constitution, the present day Indian society is the result of contributions of great people like E.V.Ramaswamy Naicker, Ambedkar, Bhaskarrao Jadhav, and Dinkarrao Javalakr. And one more here, another significance of this kind of question is, in our traditional books like NCERT, R.S. Sharma, Bipin Chandra, we will have some information about them, but not these people. But they were also very important pioneers. They were unsung heroes, we can say. Such people were, many people were there, but our traditional books are not highlighting them. That's why sometimes UPSC touch two known people, two unknown people, so that at least now this year we will know about these people. and next year or next to next year UPSC can frame a question on these people also. That's why remember, it's not only about answer but about other options also important while you are analyzing previous year questions. This is what about this question. All right, we will meet next time with another question. Thank you.